Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Holy Roman Empire Ottomans world conquest. So revolt risk is starting to come down now that we got rid of some of our overextension. We still have 3% here, we've got a little bit of war exhaustion, 1.12. Other than that, yeah, look at that, 3% revolt risk reduces income by 17%. It's a lot. Tolerance, religious unity could be higher. Two more provinces about to convert. So let's click the button. Let's start doing this. The Holy Roman Empire is now one province stronger, indeed. So the Holy Roman Empire is now to here. Oh, it's showing it as yellow because our capital is not part of the Holy Roman Empire yet. But we can start adding these things in. It doesn't show in this pop-up that it's going up, but if you look down on the right you can see that we are gaining one imperial authority every time we do this. Straight to the capital. And Constantinople's now part of the capital, part of the Holy Roman Empire. So now it's not going to do the yellow thing because, you know, it's fine. So pretty much, I don't really see too much of a reason to not just add every single thing to it that we can, whenever possible. There's maybe an argument for, like, keeping a few in reserve so that we can get imperial authority when we really need it, but let's go up to 50 first, and then see where we stand on the imperial reform. Still only 5 support. Yeah, that sucks. How low are most of the people who are negative? Negative 64. Opinion of Emperor. Negative 96.7. Opinion of Emperor. Frankfurt. Opinion of Emperor. Okay, so Brunswick. Now they're not one of our little puppets, and they're only at negative 2.7. The fact that... oh, you know what it is, Brunswick we converted. Imperial authority plus 0.3. Ah, that's how it works, yes. So for every 1% beyond 50, that's when they start to gain it. Okay, so we'll probably just have to go higher. I think what we need to do soon is we need to declare war on Austria and enforce religious unity. Like, force them to be the right religion. We also have that CB that does expire in 1 year against Brunswick. So even though we converted them, I think we need to release some nations. Hey Hungary, would you please give me military access so that I can march my armies up there? Dalmatia's army doesn't need to be there anymore. Revolt risk went away. Or it will next month. These kind of still need to be there. Alright, let's march these guys all to here. We'll wait till we have a diplomat. We're going to ask Hungary for military access. We're going to declare war on Brunswick. Brunswick is going to pull us into a war with Holstein and Mecklenburg. But that's okay. We're just going to return those princes to existence. That'll give us a bunch of imperial authority, which will give us more support for the reform. It'll piss off Brunswick, but I'd rather have 3 or 4 people that like me versus 1 person that likes me. Okay, so we got our diplomat. Let's get the military access first. Still pretty low on our relationship limit. If we wanted to, we could actually start releasing a few nations already. Royal marriage from Georgia. You are my vassal, you're going to stay my vassal, and that's fine. We accept. Really disappointed that Georgia lost their core. Maybe that happened in a war. I wonder if the Golden Horde forced them to revoke that core. So we need to pay attention to when they get this thing cored. I'm assuming they're working on it. Damn, that's annoying. Alright, Brunswick. They've already cored that land, so We're going to do the imperial liberation of all of them, really. You have annexed a prince. How dare you? Let's teleport our really good leader over there. This army has very little, very few cannons, but should be enough. More conversions. Revolt risk. Do we even need to send the whole army? I want to send the cannons, but I think this army, let's just pump these guys there and find one that's got some pretty high revolt risk. Yeah, like Kurdistan. Just go sit in Kurdistan. Help out with revolt risk. As long as we have a ton of cannons up there, I think we'll be okay. Okay, so if we go straight for Brunswick's capital, that'll allow us to get some serious war score against them. A revolt with a 2-1 leader in Aleppo. Not even a very high chance to revolt there, but I guess we do that. Where did our son go? Go forth, my boy. Try not to die. And by try not, I mean please die. Please, please die. Go away. You are a crappy heir. We don't want to play as you. I think we might just want to sit here, right? I mean, we're sitting on his capital. We've got a huge army of reinforcing cannons coming. And my son survived yet again. I want to see how much imperial authority we get for winning this war before I add any more land to the HRE. So I feel like we might be able to use that to jumpstart the next reform. And the first few reforms do give quite a bit of bonus. The yearly prestige is nice. This one really helps out. The extra diplomat. Make everyone like you. And the more diplomatic reputation is really good. And this is one I'm really excited about. Core creation costs. That'll help out. But we can't do anything with it yet, really. We need to get all the way to the second to last one before we can really go crazy with growth. Come on, cannons. Show up so we can take the capital, please. Alright, so he did call in his friends, Holstein and Mecklenburg. So I think we'll siege their capitals down as well. Separate piece them, see if there's anything we can do. Maybe convert their religion. I'm really concerned, though, if converting their religion makes everyone else unhappy with us, I'm going to be really unhappy. I really hope that it's not the same thing as enforcing religious peace, or enforcing religious unity. It makes sense to me that it wouldn't be, but at the same time, it's kind of a pretty aggressive thing, you know, forcing someone's religion to change. And it's also not the casus belli that we used. Like, let's just say, for example, we actually don't have the option to convert. That's fine. So if we ask them to release the nation of Munster, alright, I think I'm going to try sieging them down fully. People are leaving the coalitions. Or actually, they're not. It's not that they're leaving the coalitions. They're just deciding, maybe it's a bad idea to be embargoing the Holy Roman Emperor. We'll march up to Holstein's capital now. Our vassals will probably be able to take care of the smaller stacks. And when we get a whole bunch of vassals is when it's going to get pretty nice. We just rely on them to take care of most stuff. Very annoying that I can't get a navy up here. And none of my vassals have navies. So this will just have to take a tiny bit longer than normal. No guy has the Peasants' War. Looks like they're trying to maybe cause some problems. We'll clear these armies out now as well. Time for a new guy. Land force limits guy, sure. We'll go with level 1. It's fine. We're ahead of time on military tech anyway. So we have a free diplomat. Let's improve relations with Ferrara and Austria are both still in the coalition despite having improved relations with them quite a bit. Really just anybody. It doesn't really matter who we improve relations with, just somebody. Once we get most of them improved, then I'll have to pay closer attention. And try to improve them. I think you're okay with your lower morale. So yep, trying to get everything in the exact right spot for this strategy to work is a bit of a pain, but... And our war exhaustion is at 1.1 still. They are really doing their best to try to scrounge up a little force. I wonder if these are mercenaries. There we go. I think if our vassals' armies hadn't been exterminated before, they would actually be a lot more useful to us right now. But they will be useful to us someday. Okay, we've taken Holstein's capital. If we were to negotiate directly with Holstein, what could we get? Force religion for 52%. We gain 5 prestige. It doesn't say anything about imperial authority, but I'm pretty sure we do gain it. Let's go ahead and try to piece them out first. We'll go siege Slevzig. There's no nation that we want to release, but we do want to convert them. Any excuse. We'll go sit on Mecklenburg too. And Bavaria just did something that they're not supposed to. Bohemia embargoes us. More conversions. I'm wondering if maybe we should harsh treatment down here. It's another 100 military power. Still 11 years ahead of time, so yes. Can't really think of a better thing to spend military power on. More money by having lower revolt risk. This war is going to be over too soon, I think, to raise war taxes. So from you, we want to return princes to their former glory. From you two, we want to convert them. That should give us some more support for this thing. Back up to 5 princes in favor. It might just come down to the fact we have to convert everyone, or at least half of the HRE, to Orthodox before we'll have enough support to do any of these reforms. It could be. I wonder if it would work as a viable strategy just to make a huge army, like 50 infantry, and then just show up and assault things. I think the ratio is 20 to 1, so if you had 40,000 plus men, even without the walls breached, I wonder if you could just show up and assault everything. You should try it. I mean, we're going to have enough manpower for it. all that it really costs is 5 military power and some morale, which isn't a big deal. I'm going to try that. I'm going to make a ton of infantry. It would also be significantly less expensive than having lots of artillery. Defensive mentality, you bastards. Slowing things down. Thank you. Okay, so Holstein, you, sir, I want you to change to my religion, please. And I don't want to make you a vassal. We don't need to do that. Might as well make you annul your treaties, right? Yeah, just trade power, whatever. You can be allied with Brunswick, but not Brandenburg. Okay, let's see if we lose opinion with everyone. So we'll use, say, Switzerland. They're good and neutral. Okay, enforced religious unity is at -18. We gain 6 imperial authority to convert them. Switzerland. Nope, we did not pick up more opinion. Oh, shoot, I should have gotten this army out of that territory first. Damn it. Brunswick, we need to... Okay. Some sort of propaganda text is circulating in the court about how we are a ruthless powermonger. Alright. Diplomacy points or admin points? We have diplomacy points to spare. Our overextension is staying the same because we haven't yet... Oh, you know what? We did convert this. We should release Iraq as soon as we get out of this war. Assuming I remember, which I probably won't. And this got converted, yes? No, it's not converted yet. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.